You're a producer, and I'm about to pitch you the next big thing. Hi, my name is Alexandra, and this is Gold in the Grave. Gold in the Grave is a supernatural heist set during 1865. It follows one woman, Minnie Mae, in her journey to go back to the plantation where she was recently freed to get the money that her family was able to secret away while enslaved. All right, it's 1865. Enslavement has ended, and there's the promise of 40 acres and a mule for those who are able to claim it. However, Minnie's family is run only by women because all of the men have been drafted to the Civil War or they've been able to escape enslavement and go north themselves. So that leaves Minnie with her cousin and children and old people and one mentally unstable man and their matriarch, Frankie. However, Frankie is on her deathbed, and on her deathbed, she gives Minnie a task. Return to the plantation and dig up what we were able to take from this man while being enslaved. Some people think that Frankie's just going crazy because why in the world would she steal from this man? And as dangerous as it is, why would she tell Minnie to go back there? But there are still anger and bitterness, and if Minnie goes back to this plantation, she could experience the worst punishment available to a Black person at this time. And therein lies the heist. What makes my story different from any other period piece set during this time? Well, for one, it's set during the Reconstruction era. And when's the last time anybody made a movie about that outside of Daughters of the Dust? Yes, Gone with the Wind covers the Reconstruction era, but it has nothing to do with the agency of Black people at that time. My story is also different because I am combining aesthetics. There is the fugitivity of pirate aesthetics. I took inspiration from the Liberian pirates and the Somali pirates. And then there's also the inspiration of Gullah Geechee antebellum spirituality and motifs, because these are people who are connected to their heritage and know that their ancestors speak to them from the other side if they have the capacity to listen. In this time, even though there is the promise of the 40 acres and the mule, schools being built, and Black people are senators, we still have to think about what women were able to do and how limiting it was during that time when you did not have a man that could speak for you and vouch for you. So her going to that plantation is doubly dangerous. So the big question is, when Minnie gets to this plantation, will she be able to find this gold? Was it real in the first place? And will she be able to safely take it back to her family so that they can move north? That's my pitch. And you're a producer. I need your help to make this story possible if it resonates with you. Be an actual producer and help me make this film come to pass. I need to raise at least $12,000 to bring this film to life. At most, I would love to raise $15,000 because cast needs to be paid, crew needs to be paid, and costumes are very important for this piece. If you can give 15, if you can give 25, 50, if you can give 1,000, it would help in bringing this story to life in a time in which history museums are being edited and we are losing recipes left and right. So at this point, is it worth it to make new recipes or to remember old ones? This is the question that I'm asking. This is the conversation that I want to be in. And I appreciate your time. Thank you.